pleasantries, withered was where he sat. Nowhere in the world was challenge enough for him. Wherever he travelled, he'd whisper his hymn. I'm rough, I'm fluff, I'm to bluff, I'm used to our tames. Scottscat the Scottish cat made port on Tilbury. Maucat the Egyptian cat had been waiting for him. The two fought long and valiantly, but Scottscat the Scottish cat was not the one to flee. All who'd seen Scottscat were in awe. They gathered around him and huddled so close. They had to know, they shook his paw. They asked him how he'd shown such grandiose. I'm rough, I'm fluff, I'm to bluff, I'm used to hard tames. Alas, in the pub where Scottscat did eat, a lovely fair maiden did pet him so sweet. And soon there were many, all reaching for him. All of the fair ladies did seek his soft sheen. All who'd seen Scottscat were in awe. They gathered around him and huddled so close. They had to know, they shook his paw. They asked him how he'd shown such grandiose. I'm rough, I'm fluff, I'm to bluff, I'm used to hard tames. Scottscat the Scottish cat began at go fish. No sooner had his mates been up to their tricks than Scottscat would quickly call them out, leaving all witnesses wondering how. All who'd seen Scottscat were in awe. They gathered around him and huddled so close. They had to know, they shook his paw. They asked him how he'd shown such grandiose. I'm rough, I'm fluff, I'm to bluff, I'm used to our tames. When hours passed, Scottscat called it a night. Though the roads and rivers were frozen with ice, Scottscat the Scottish cat crossed the Thames River. Though the wind blowed, he never did shiver. Yet up on that bridge, blocked was his path. 'Twas Brummy the pug, all rage and all wrath. "Aye, mere foe ya," he shouted in glee. A battle ensued 'tween Canine and Kitty. The battle was long, then Brummy did push him down to the river. Scottscat had follied, he landed upon it, not feet but his back. Silence did deafen after ice's loud crack. Hardly a moment did pass, for he was back on his feet. That cat did climb the bridge, and did Brummy pug meet. Their battle did manage to turn a few heads, but Brummy pug ran away, tail between his legs. All who'd seen Scottscat were in awe. They gathered around him and huddled so close. They had to know, they shook his paw. They asked him how he'd shown such grandeur.